So these are my feet. These are my feet protectors. Right?
Uh-huh.
And then I have my signature sweatshirt that it's not really signature. I just have it. And then I have my red flag socks.
Oh,
Perfect.
perfect.
But
Perfect for this episode.
I also
Yes.
have this one. Toxic as fuck socks. Does it say it on that side? Or
Yes.
is it only on my side?
Well, you have to kind of they won't see it, but
I'm not flexible.
Yeah.
I don't stretch. When I go to the gym, I don't stretch.
Right.
I just be like this, and then I do chest exercises. I'm so
That makes
stupid.
total
You know-
sense.
I'm
So-
like, yep. Chest day.
so you have your red flag socks and your toxic as fuck socks.
Yep.
Perfect for this episode because we were talking about Vince's favorite subject.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
So we're skipping the whole.
Yes.
Okay, we're skipping.
2, 3. Hi.
There you go.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Be Uplifted.
Yeah. By the way, Be Uplifted is available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and on YouTube every Monday at 7 a.m. Make sure you leave us 5 stars. Rate the podcast. 5 stars only. 5 stars only. And after this episode, I expect a lot of messages about
Yes.
how
Vince.
You agree with me?
All
Like,
right.
all these girls are just gonna. I can imagine it right now. There's gonna be all these comments of all these women that are just like, I never thought of it that way. You're so right.
I can't wait for this. All right.
sounds like he's gaslighting you all.
Be ready, y'all.
Yeah.
Be ready. Okay, so it's 16 gaslighting phrases that are red flags.
Okay, but first, according to that article,
Okay, according to
what
this
is that? What is
article-
gaslighting?
What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a form of abuse in which someone, your boyfriend, your boss, your best friend, uses manipulation and distraction to distort the truth.
This was written by a woman.
We
I
know
can
it's
tell.
written by a woman.
Yes.
You know why?
Because she said boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Yeah, right.
Yes.
And most of the time, women gaslight the shit out of people.
Yep.
I have to agree with that. I'm not one of
So
them.
that's what's fucked up about a lot of this, right? It's like
Yeah.
they put the onus on the men because men are supposed to be the ones that gaslight all the time.
But women do it too.
Bullshit. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead. I set that up because I read part of that earlier,
I know.
and I was like, "Oh, this bitch." That's why that's why I scrolled up and go, "Oh, it's written by a woman."
Can you paint
Well, I
a
do
picture?
no research, and that shit was obvious to me. I never research shit. I most of the time don't even know what's going on.
I just thought it was funny because, it's Vince,
Right.
But anyways, okay, so, well, first of all, do you agree with the definition of it?
Wait, repeat that again. Sorry.
It's okay. Gaslighting is a form of abuse in which someone, I'm going to skip that,
Okay.
uses manipulation and distraction to distort the truth and make you question your own reality.
No.
Okay. Now keep going. Okay, now go with the examples.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna clarify gaslighting to Vince because
So, hold on.
Gaslighting the simple definition of the gaslighting is a way for a guy to tell a girl how he's right and more efficient.
more
So
efficiently.
now it goes into gaslighting is abuse.
Oh, that's constructive criticism.
Gaslighting is a form of mental or emotional abuse and can be as damaging to the victim as hitting or punching.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
No. I
Emotional,
don't even gaslight. Like let me just take this opportunity to tell Lonnie that I'm sorry that you don't understand these things.
Okay. Right. Totally. I'm just going to agree.
See how constructive I am?
So there's going to your right sock. 12 signs you're in a toxic relationship. Disbelief. The first few times someone tries to change your reality, you will likely not believe them.
I don't think so.
You may tell them that you're wrong or they have misunderstood the situation. Next, defense. The more you are gaslighted, the more you begin to question whether the gaslighter has a point. That's true. No, you don't think so?
No.
But you will try to defend yourself. You will try to disprove their statement with logic or try to reason with them, but you will try to be fair and see it from their point of view as well.
So logic is apparently like a bad thing now?
I guess so. And then lastly, the depression phase.
That's not 16.
No.
Oh.
They're saying like those are the signs
Oh,
of
okay.
gaslighting. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
16. So these are 16 phrases.
So the first phrase, right, is I never said that. You have a terrible memory.
Well, they usually do.
Do you remember a situation where you think you have said something like that?
No, normally it's because I never said it, and the other person had bad memory.
Yeah, or they're just they're projecting what they think that I said, or their dream that they had of me cheating on them.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You're-
Why am I in trouble
but-
for the shit that you made up?
But I totally understand how certain people, not just men,
Yeah.
would do that to basically twist the reality. Like,
Yeah, like I don't believe that it's just women that do this shit. Chicks do it too.
Women, chicks. Am I being gaslighted right now?
No.
Okay. Okay, so the next phrase is you're too sensitive.
Look, okay. That
Valid.
that could be fucking valid.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like sometimes, like in this day and age, everybody's fucking sensitive as fuck, and I'm like, suck it up. You're too sensitive. Walk away.
Right.
Like it doesn't necessarily mean like, like people will say, oh, you're just toxic or you're gaslighting. I'm like, no, I'm just being honest. Like that's something that we don't have to actually like worry about.
Right.
Walk away and let's carry on with the plan of our day.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying normal reactions like crying or getting upset are treated like they're unwarranted or particular when you're upset about something your loved ones has done or said.
Well, no, okay. If somebody's really upset about something, you would say, "Oh, I understand that you're upset," but realistically, in the grand scheme of things, it might if it's something that doesn't have to ruin our whole entire day,
Why let it?
then why let it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many times that I've heard somebody say, I'm having a bad day. It's like, no, you had bad 5 minutes. You're just stretching it out all day.
Someone once told me like you're not you may be having a bad day but not a bad life.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. I know. But I'm saying like I agree with you. It's like you can't just whatever you're dealing with at that moment, just like go through it real quick, 5 minutes, whatever, even if that, and then fucking move on.
Right. Sometimes I think
Logic.
that, like, it's considered gaslighting or whatever. But like, for me, it's like we can't live in that era, in that space where at any time I can break down. Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys in the comment section let me know.
Yep. Okay, the next phrase. I think, Vince, you're going to love this one. You need to lose weight.
I'm trying to gain weight.
No. I'm saying, like, that's what a gaslighter would say is, like, you need to lose weight. So they're saying criticizing your appearance is another common gaslighting tactic.
Okay. In what sense?
It says, anything to make you feel bad about yourself. She says this ensures that you are dependent on them for love and validation.
So I've never done this. So this is me answering honestly. So I've never said that. Like there's been people that say, Or there's somebody that there are people that I've said that to, but they're the ones that complain about their weight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say maybe you should lose weight. I say maybe you should go to the gym. If they're and generally whenever I say things like that, I know that they're asking me advice. You know, it's like if somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, I've been going to the gym. I don't know why I'm not seeing results. Why like I go there and I'm just confused as to what machines to do." And then I'll tell them what to do for that. But at least I don't think that I've had any friends that were just like fat or too skinny or like they weren't good at something, and I'll just be like attacking their ego.
Right.
Like, oh, I suck at photography. It's like, well, then learn. You know, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But I'll ask them, what is it that you think you suck at? And then they'll tell me, and then I'll say, well, let's figure that out.
Right.
Or we'll work together on it.
And like ladies, okay, for real, ladies, if your man tells you that, right, like, okay, then go to the gym, or I feel so fat and I don't fit in my clothes or something, and then you say, okay, we'll go to the gym, and then she responds saying, are you calling me fat? Like, bro, really? Come on. I've seen and heard ladies say that to their men.
It's also like let's say if I have a significant other or even a friend that comes up to me and says that I'm fat, I wouldn't actually tell them then go to the gym. I'll say let's go to the gym.
Like together.
Yeah, because I'm down to help out. I'm down to like be there. I've even dressed stupid so that like they don't feel self-conscious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you have done that. Go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a major gaslighter because somebody says if really somebody was like, oh man, I have trouble getting up. I walk a short distance and I have trouble breathing, and I'm like, then you got to lose weight. I mean, the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's simple physics. Like you know, like, oh, I have sleep apnea. I can't sleep at night. If I sleep on my back, then you know, it feels like my chest is collapsing. Motherfucker, you need to lose weight. Like, don't tell me that's gaslighting. If my girl says, hey, oh man, I can't fit in these jeans anymore. Well, maybe you should, if you really want to fit into your favorite jeans, what do you got to do?
Lose weight.
Lose weight.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, maybe we should do more walking. But what is that? It's actually going to do? Make you lose weight.
Yeah. No, I remember too, before a while ago when we were talking about I wanted to lose weight, right? And then you've asked me like, okay, when we're at the gym, would you rather hear me say like, bitch, pick that shit up and lift, or I forgot the exact words.
So there's a friend that I have, and we've gone to the gym, and well, I've gone to the gym with a couple of different people, and some people like to hear you're doing great, come on one more or whatever, and then there's my friend who's a little bit different that doesn't get any motivation unless I call her a fat slut. Like, do you want to still be a fat slut? And then she's like, no. And I was like, all right, then do something about it. And she gets motivated.
Want to be a fat slut? No.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we all agree that's
her love language. Yeah. So that's how I talk to her.
I can only imagine your guys' text.
We're starting to agree that we're all gaslighters on this podcast.
Fuck.
Well, I feel bad because there was something that I was actually gonna say that. So this might be seen as gaslighting. Obviously, I'm right, so you're wrong if you think this way. But there's this point where a lot of people have this tendency to transfer their negative energy. And if I notice that, I'll stop it.
How?
Well, like if they say, "Oh, I'm having a bad day," it's like, okay, well then, what's making it bad? And then I'll talk to, and then like they'll just say, "Oh, I don't know." And I was like, "Well, it sucks to be you." You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, "Oh, well, let's figure this out." Like, he's not right for you, blah blah blah. No, it's fucking maybe you're just a dumbass, and I don't want to fucking ruin my day because you can't handle your shit because you're in your feels.
This is a great way to transition to the next one.
No, but I mean, like,
Oh, wait, let's try. What's
Can
the
you
next
see
one?
it?
What's the next? What? You made me segue to the next one. It's a natural segue. Go ahead, read it.
Your friends are idiots.
look, nothing personal, okay? Nothing personal. Just keep that shit to yourself, all right, motherfucker?
I'm laughing because I'm looking at it and I'm looking at you and we're looking at
So did I gaslight?
it's, according to this, yes.
Well, I tell my girl.
So wait, how many points do I have?
A lot.
Am I winning?
You're
we're
A plus
yeah,
plus.
we're almost there. No, well, look, I say that all the time. I tell my
Yeah.
girl, your friends are idiots, because I know her all friends. Lizette.
I love you, Liz. I love you.
I'm just
please.
joking, but yeah, I mean,
That's the best one out of all of them.
yes, but your friends are idiots. I mean,
Okay, well, so shit.
maybe in the right context, it's gonna be. It's. I have a feeling that this has more to do with, like, let's say, the guy was found flirting with some girl at the club, and her friends were there, and then they're arguing, and she's like, "Oh, your friends are fucking are idiots," just to flip it on her.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I think, okay, so the example says they don't want you to be with your primary relationships in your life. They want to be the only relationship in your life. No, I don't agree with that. They're saying close family and friends are often the first ones to see the signs of gaslighting. So the gaslighter will try to isolate you from your loved ones, sometimes getting you to cut all contact.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean that's
different, right?
that's different.
That's for sure different.
That is toxic as fuck.
That is very toxic.
I mean, that's
Oh, it is? Because, okay, wait.
wait.
Hold on, wait,
Because
what?
we're talking about gaslighting, and then you guys said that, and I was like, you said, well, that's different. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's not gaslighting.
It's both gaslighting and toxic at the same time.
So this is bad.
Yes. Look,
very
so
bad.
so if you're dating somebody,
Well, that's a red flag in itself.
okay, yeah. But I'm saying if you're dating somebody,
Okay.
you don't want her around her friends or family because they can influence you into thinking that you're bad or knowing that you're
Influence
bad.
her?
Yeah, so you don't want anybody else around her.
But that doesn't make sense because clearly if she chooses to date me, I'm superior to all of them. So there would be irrelevant.
Yeah, so mark another one in that as Vince being the ultimate gaslighter.
Yes.
I'm winning.
I'm very proud of you. I don't want to sign up for shit. Okay. What the? Oh shit. Okay.
But wait, come back to that. But basically, you know who that sounds like?
My ex. What?
No, the last one.
Who?
You know who those sounds like? Every ex that Vince has had. They've all gaslighted him,
Yeah.
and he complains about it
Yeah.
all the time. You don't want me hanging out with my friends. You only want me here. You complain about me being at the clubs.
Or
You complain
doing
about me doing too many photography.
Yeah.
You're getting gaslighted, and you don't like it either. You have been the victim. You were the victim.
See that?
He's like, I'm still
I'm
winning.
such a good guy, apparently. See, it wasn't my fault.
You
Is that the point? That's your point, right?
You're the
I'm
victim.
I'm
You're the
winning.
victim. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh goodness. That's true. I mean, I've only heard a couple relationships, but yeah, you were the victim.
Yeah.
Now
You're
play
the
the victim now.
Yes.
Oh, I could play the victim?
I knew it. Okay, so the next one is you're frigid and bad in bed.
You're what?
You're what?
Frigid, F-R-I.
Frigid?
Frigid. Frigid. What? Wow.
You're frigid.
Well, vocabulary lesson. Frigid.
I'm too worried about my kid being like me. I can't read right.
You're frigid, like an electric cooler?
But yes, that's what it says.
Yeah, okay, so speaking of that, okay, so it's frigid. But like, I was talking to intern number 2,
Uh-huh.
and we were going out to this date night. It was like the Edgar Allan Poe,
Oh wow.
and so she was trying to explain to me who Edgar Allan Poe was, which I knew he was.
It's a Filipino. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe.
Right, and then she's like, you don't like, do you read his stuff?
Edgar Allan Poe.
No. Hey, and then she's like, you don't like listening to Macabre stuff? I'm like, the fuck is Macabre? She meant macabre. She's gonna hate me. We're talking about this on the podcast, but he said Macabre.
It's okay. Intern number 2.
It's macabre. Intern number 2.
It's pronounced MacGyver, and he can fix anything with a Swiss Army knife and duct tape. Okay,
Macabre.
Macabre.
It's very macabre.
Okay,
Anyway, sorry.
That was a song, right?
Ari, please come back because I can't do an episode with these.
Those are the lyrics
Anytime you
too.
guys are
Look it
gone,
up.
you always yell for each other. Just suck it up. Anyway, next.
Gaslighting me now. Blink twice and distressed. Okay, so the next one. Wait, are we done talking about that last one? You're bad in bed, basically they're saying, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So your sexuality or sex life is another common target of gaslighters, often used as an excuse or distraction from them cheating or sexually acting out.
I'm good in bed because every time I have sex, I always come. I'm good at that. Shit.
That reminds me of, like, remember when Ari was talking about how, like the whole 2 pump chump thing with her ex, and it's like saying like, oh, there was something wrong with her. That's like gaslighting, right? Yeah.
But it's also, I think, I don't really hear men say that. I hear women do it though. Like, I stepped out on my dude because, and then, oh, were you bad in bed when you and your little dick? You know what I'm saying? It's a woman thing. It's like, oh, man, you're so bad in bed. You can't even make me come in your little ass dick. And that's why I'm sleeping with all the other dudes.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, so
but I've also heard some guys say that too, though. They're like, man, whatever, her pussy stink anyways. But I'm like, you still fucked her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. No? Yeah? Okay. Fine. All right.
Wait, I don't understand what's wrong.
No, like if a guy gets caught, according to the article, if a guy gets caught cheating, the way for him to turn it on the person, would be like, oh, you suck in bed. So that's why I was sleeping with other girls.
It's funny you say that because literally the example says it says you never give me enough sex and that's why I had to sleep with someone else, which makes it your fault.
Yeah.
So this is bad.
This is bad.
Yes. But which wouldn't pertain to you, so you don't get a point here because you don't have sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. The next one. I'm not angry. What are you talking about? Oh. Okay, I'm not. I've been guilty. I've said that.
Yeah.
I've said that. Like you're in a
Is that the
heated,
whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah, so like for example, you're in a argument with your person, right? And then you can feel the other person starting to like get more angrier and then you're like, "Why are you mad?" I'm like, "I'm not mad. What are you talking about?"
Oh, okay. Then don't be mad over there.
You've never heard that before?
No, I've heard that before, but I'm just like, okay.
Do you think that's gaslighting?
I just walk away. I'm like, okay, fine.
No, I've said this before to somebody that I've dated. It sounded like they were mad. They said they weren't mad, so I was just like, okay. And then they asked me, "Oh, so you're just gonna leave it?" I was like, if you don't care enough to tell me what's wrong, I don't care enough to worry about it.
I guess too. Because yes, but also too. Like I've said that.
I'm winning this so hard.
You're very winning, yeah. I've said that, but I think I was more frustrated than angry, and it came off as me being angry than frustrated.
So I have a question. Did you say frustrated?
Frustrated?
Frustrated.
Yeah, there's a R. Okay.
Frustrated.
Anyway,
So
let's go with the next one.
we're just over this.
Don't be fidget.
I'm over
or
that
whatever
one.
it is that you said.
I'm
Don't
not,
be a
I'm not
refrigerator.
angry, by the way. Keep going.
The next one says, if you really love me, you would ... Women say that shit. I hear that more from women than men.
I've only heard it from women
Yeah.
because I don't hear men say that to me.
You don't date men.
Yeah.
It would kind of be weird if you heard it from a man, but
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, I guess we all agree.
like
on
how
that one.
did somebody decide like this is considered gaslighting? It's like,
I'm waiting until she starts naming them off.
she's naming them right now.
Apparently, you're winning. You're winning. That's it.
He's either winning as the gaslighter or the gaslighted.
Both.
As long as I'm winning.
Okay, I feel like you've heard this phrase before. It's your fault I cheated.
Yes.
No, I haven't heard that. I can imagine.
But you've caused it.
I'm sure I have.
Gaslighter
You know-
or gaslighting? Which one is it?
That's got me out of situations.
What category does it fall on? Gaslighter or
How
gaslighting?
appropriate him the socks toxic as fuck, and then
Okay, I don't understand. I don't agree with this one, but it says, you make me furious. And the example says, the truth is that no one can make you feel anything. That is a choice that you are making.
what?
Yeah. Gaslighters will also
fucking reach, dude. Such a reach. Somebody to write an article.
literally.
Are we getting towards the end? Because this girl is running out of shit to say.
She ran out of shit to say 5 examples ago.
Yeah. I could have given you a much better story.
The first couple were really like gaslighting.
Yeah.
But that shit is almost like,
Okay, this one was good. This next one is good. I think
Okay,
we can.
okay.
No one else would ever love you. That's hella gaslighting.
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
But you know what?
so far she's right.
Go ahead,
Maybe it's just me, but a lot of these I've really only heard women say, but yet the example of gaslighting
Is men.
Is men.
Yeah. Whoever wrote this shit,
She's basically listing down everything she said.
yes.
Pretty much.
Yes. Or that you've heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then last few.
Last
you're,
few.
you're supposed to love me unconditionally. I've
No,
never heard that.
there's always a condition. There's no such thing as unconditional. Even my daughter, I can't love her unconditionally because I love her unconditionally under the condition that she's my daughter.
Makes sense. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, people say that just so make the other person feel guilty for being mad at them.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
That's a gaslight because like if a girl, you know how girls ask, I'm singling this out because girls are the only ones that do this, and they ruin their own days. They come up and say, "Would you still love me if I was a worm?" It's like, fuck, no, I wouldn't love you if you were a worm. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd feed you to my reptile.
And then she's
Hell,
gonna
I've
feel
said
bad.
that. Not
you
to-
know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, "Oh,
you actually said that?
No, not a worm. I've said, because before I got pregnant, right, I asked Jason, I was like, will you still love me with all my stretch marks?
stupid." Of course we will. But I'm not gonna love you if you're a tea kettle. I'm not gonna love you if you.
But if I'm a bird, you're a bird.
Yeah. If you could be any animal that you want to be, what animal would you be? Okay, well, what animal would you be, babe? Oh, I would be a cat. Well, I'm short and I want to be bigger and scary. So I want to be a rhinoceros. It's like, Oh, you don't want to be a cat with me? No, I want to be a rhinoceros. It's a buff unicorn. It's a man unicorn. Why would you not want to be a man unicorn? But then we can't be in love. Fucking
It sounds
ruining
like,
her own day.
you
know what I'm
like
saying?
you've been through this too many times.
You've lived a gaslighted life.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the tables have turned, bitch. If I don't want to be a cat because I'm allergic to them and I'd rather be like a pterodactyl, I'll be a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I skipped a few because some of them are stupid. If you're lucky, I'll forgive you. That's some gaslighting shit.
If you're lucky, I'll forgive you. Yeah.
I don't know why this hasn't happened to me, but I can see this playing maybe from like a movie or some shit where like let's say like the guy cheats on her and then she says, "You're lucky if I forgive you."
But see,
No,
in the
because
movie, that's because it was in the script. He wouldn't really do that.
No, it wouldn't. That wouldn't be gaslighting, though.
Wait,
Okay, so
when is the gaslight?
Right. Because, I mean, usually it's a way for you to switch the blame on somebody else.
Right.
So the woman getting cheated on and telling her man, "You'd be lucky if I forgave you." He's not. She's not gaslighting him.
But
She's not twisting the reality.
Something's
does
not
that go
mathing
back-
to me.
does that go back to the whole thing how we always talk about, well, if he cheated on you, there has to be a reason why. Like she could have been the problem. Why?
Pretty sure she was a problem.
Yeah, but I
at some
mean,
point.
in the sense, in the context of gaslighting, though,
Okay.
it's like
So then but wouldn't you think that's gaslighting then? Because then she's like, if she was the problem, why he cheated?
Are you gaslighting me by not agreeing?
Wait, what is your response? You agree or don't agree?
Oh no, I just thought you were gaslighting. I still
No,
I'm not 100%
Sure.
clear on what this term is yet. I know that I'm winning, and
That's all that
sometimes it's negative. That's all I understand from it. Sometimes you can
But you
use
get
it
what
to
I'm
your
saying,
advantage.
I get no. I still don't think I think like you'll be lucky if I forgave you. Would be something where they were doing they had some like a plan or something, and it was totally his fault that they were late, but yet she was like she didn't get there fast enough because she was driving and there was traffic, and he would say, and he didn't make it to the meeting. Oh, you'd be lucky if I forgave you.
And you
Like,
think that's gaslighting or not gaslighting?
That would be gaslighting
Okay,
because
yeah.
he's turning the reality of the situation back on her,
Making her feel guilty.
making it feel like instead of it being his fault, her fault.
It's a good move.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, next one. This is why no one likes you.
But what?
What if it's true? What if really nobody really likes you?
So it says this is another phrase gaslighting used to manipulate you into staying with them. I can see how it could be used.
Now now for this particular one, I've heard guys do say that more than girls.
Yeah.
Like that's why my friends don't like you because you're so naggy.
Yeah.
Or you're so controlling.
Or you're too clingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what? I need to put this into context.
Okay.
Like, what is
He's
it?
really, the funniest thing though is like he's really trying.
Wait, what's the context?
Okay.
What are
Okay,
you?
here's the context.
Okay.
You're out with your friends all
need a drink.
every night, right? You're at the bar. Let's say there's a local pub and you're there at the bar with your friends every night. Then your girl finally says, "I can't have you going to the club, the pub every night, the bar with your friends every single night." And
So you want me to go alone?
No, so the guy would say, I'm just there hanging out with my friends, and an argument ensues, and then he's like, well, that's why that's why no one likes you, because you're that way. Even though she's really saying, or let's just say they're not just boyfriend, girlfriend, they're actually married with children, and he's out every single night doing whatever
That's
he
probably
wants.
why.
But he's out every single night.
Well, yeah. The kid sucks.
I don't know if I should
Try to have a
take
serious
it
conversation.
serious.
You can't. I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
But not
Yeah. I don't think we'll get to the bottom of this understanding of gaslighting.
No, I'm trying. Okay.
I thought this was the goal. Apparently not.
No, I'm trying. Okay, so I'm trying to picture this. So like, let's say I was married to Suze.
Sorry,
Of
Suze.
course, I'm gonna go home after I go to the bar. Like, I'll start drinking.
Right. Okay.
Because maybe I don't want to.
Go home.
Yeah.
So why get married to her?
Well, I don't know. You guys are putting me in the. I'm trying to relate. I'm like thinking, okay, who is the closest thing or person to a wife? Nobody comes to mind at all.
All right. So let's say you're married to somebody.
Okay.
Do you think that
Krishna.
going out every single night to the bar is beneficial to your marriage, especially missing dinners, not cleaning up after your kids, or helping around the house? You basically leave work, go straight to the bar, come home at 11 p.m. every single night. Your wife's at home. She has to handle the kids, make dinner, do your laundry.
Pick up your slack, basically.
Is that for you? Is that a good marriage?
Am I making enough money for her to stay home?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because I've done laundry before. It's really not that hard.
But to do that and the kids and like all the extra weight, basically.
You call them kids. They're employees.
Okay,
They
but
can
like,
help.
like maybe what happens if one's like, 1 year old and the other one is like a year and a half?
Well, that's your fault for not planning ahead.
Right. So basically, we're not gonna get down to the bottom. You're not gonna get the context. It's like me. The more I explain this, the more I want to ram my head through that fucking wall.
No, but
Yeah.
here, think of it. Like, a guy has to unwind.
At 11 p.m. every single day. There's no marriage. Period.
Yeah.
If you think that's right, you're gonna get a divorce. If you
No,
think that's right, you're
because-
you're not gonna have a marriage.
It's cheaper to keep her.
No, I'm just saying. If that's your mindset on it, then I don't know what to say.
So,
Then you shouldn't get with anybody.
Well, you guys are the ones that put me in this hypothetical. I've been against marriage before this episode, and now I'm trying to relate. And now you're saying, "Well, maybe you shouldn't be married." I'm like, dude, I'm trying to.
I've been
understand.
telling you that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have someone like Vince, apparently, how to respond to a gaslighter, supposedly.
Oh, now they want to know how to respond. Okay, go ahead. Basically, it's how to respond to women.
Okay. The first step to knowing how to answer any of these phrases is being able to recognize them for the gaslighting that they are. You may come to see it on your own, but many gaslighting victims need help from family, friends, and our therapists to detangle all the lies and twisted memories, she says. It says, unfortunately, many gaslighters do not respond well to their victims standing up for themselves, as it takes away their ability to control them.
Look, if you really think that I'm a gaslighter and you're gonna stand up for yourself, rise, turn around and walk. That's fine. Is that right?
Yeah, it says,
Yep.
once you decide to leave, you need to do it very carefully, as it is uncommon for gaslighters to escalate to physical violence.
And that's why Vince is so single.
Because I know how to avoid those gaslighters. Now. What is...
Is this how he became a gaslighter? Because he's this is why he became a gaslighting person, because he's been gaslighted too many times.
No. I just think it's a good way to clip a podcast.
Yes. In actuality, he's a really great guy, guys.
He doesn't want you guys. He doesn't want you guys to know that.
Yeah. Deep down Sue's deep down Sue's.
I know that there's a girl out there that's been praying for a man like me that I won't find another wrong girl. So I'm saving myself for. But look, just stop praying. I'm already single. Just come and get me. I'm tired of being single.
What would you like her to say to you? Because
you want to go in and out?
So what if you found this girl?
Yeah.
And 6 months into your relationship, she's never home.
That's okay. I got shit to do.
So you're fine with that?
Well, I mean, like, it's already 12 o'clock 36 here. You know, so I do shit here.
So you're okay with not seeing her all the time?
Yeah, that's fine.
So then you won't be able to, like, have sex with her? No, nothing.
What's so different about what's going on right now?
Every day.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, like eventually to come home to somebody or to like have a date with somebody that doesn't talk during Marvel movies, that would be cool.
But she's never home.
Well, yeah, we would be at the movie.
Nope, she's never there. She's somewhere else.
Oh, so then I'll just find somebody else or just watch the movie by myself.
I know, but then but you're gonna bring it up, right? You're gonna be like, you're never fucking home, are you? Or are you just gonna like say nothing and then just leave?
Well, I have other places to be too.
But you never bring it up. You'll never complain to her.
Like it doesn't bother you.
No, just let her leave. Like if it's not a relationship, then we're not gonna have a relationship.
But you're not gonna discuss it ever with her.
No, if I feel like it's over, why would I try to like dig up the dead?
What is what is your definition of a relationship?
That's a tricky part.
Be with somebody that doesn't make you happy, but can make you happier.
And by making you happier, by like not being with you every day.
But you found somebody that you feel like it's gonna make you happier, right? And then eventually they're just never home. They're never around. But it's not like they're out on business trips. It's not out there actually working, being an entrepreneur or whatever. They're actually hanging out with their friends every single night.
Then we won't be in a relationship.
But I know, but I'm saying but there would be no discussion whatsoever.
No. Why? I'm not gonna change anybody.
You're never gonna tell her, hey, what the fuck? You're always out? Like, what about what's going on here? No? It just ends?
Yeah, it just like I mean, honestly, like let's say
because the thing is that, you know, her answer to you is that I'm just hanging out with my friends, and you go, well, why can't you be at home and go to Marvel movies with me without talking, or make my life better? And then her response to you is like, Vince, you're so uptight. That's why nobody likes you. That's the gaslighting part.
Yeah, there you go. Mic drop.
She makes it.
I don't think that it will get to that because, like, let's say, okay.
No, I'm giving you an example of how that would be, because you wanted a context, and that's the context. Is that if you're with somebody and you wanted to complain about how they're never fucking home and you can't have the relationship that you yearn for that will make you better, and you've invested your time and then her answer to you is, quit being so uptight. That's why nobody wants to hang out with you.
I think I'm focusing on the wrong thing. So, shut up. I'm trying here. Okay, wait.
I just find it like
so wait
unrealistic for you to be in a relationship and not communicate anything at all.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So in
Because that means that you're gonna fail at every relationship moving forward.
or
Because you can't discuss anything. You're not gonna have a perfect person. You just won't. There's gonna be times when you have to talk.
I'm gonna find your blow up.
wait, hold on. Can I choose which one? I really don't see a downside in this.
With his feet up, with the red flags and the top. Okay, go ahead.
No, I've proven my point. This is actually it works out.
You know this goal that you had with wanting to be married before me. Good luck.
Wow.
Hey, you might make fun of me now, but as far as I'm concerned, we're tied.
You're
Right,
tied.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, he's winning because he's been married once.
He has been married once. Yeah.
He's gotten the ring once.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't yet.
I got a promise ring. I got a ring, but it wasn't. My last name didn't change or anything. So he's still winning.
Okay.
God, here we go.
So what are these signs?
What signs?
Oh no, you said you had 16 signs.
Those were all the 16 signs.
Those were all the signs.
Well, I skipped some because some
Yes.
of them were stupid, but those are the major ones. I felt like you would
But
be able to connect.
Since you don't
to.
communicate in any relationships, so it could be either you're the gaslighter or the gaslighted.
Well, wait. So
Like
the
that.
last example that you're telling me, it just doesn't. I'm having a hard time relating to it because I really don't care about like drama. So if something starts happening where we're just drifting apart, I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm not gonna put in extra effort.
Yeah,
So
but
like if she,
when you say you're not going to give up on it, you don't vocalize anything. You just like stare like silently in the shadows and hope it gets better.
no, I'll give her like let's put this into context. Let's say that that I have a long-term girlfriend where we live together, right?
Right.
She wants to go out with her friends. Okay, go out with your friends. That's fine. But don't get mad when I'm out with my friends.
No, I didn't say that. That's not. She's out with her friends every single night.
That's fine.
Till 3, let's say 3 a.m.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, what I'm saying that's not a problem for you.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, but so
see, the thing is that it's not gonna get to the point where it's every night. If it happens like 2 or 3 times in a row, then I'll just be like, I'd rather just move out.
But what happens is like 2, 3 times in a row, but it was like, if it was like every
But you'd
now
give
and
up on
then,
it like right away at 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
would you say in a row, like consistently within a week?
So what would
or
you
a
tell
larger time
her?
span?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, and then that in the gaslighting part is that she's at fault, right? Because she's not home. She'll twist it to make it like that you're at fault. That's where the gaslighting part becomes.
That's fine. If she's gonna put the blame on me, that's an easy way out for me.
I know that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, it's like, okay, you're gonna take it in however you want. But I'm saying you wanted an example of the gaslighting. That's what gaslighting is. Is that if you told her, hey, I can't do this anymore, you're out with your friends every single night, she'll go, well, I want to be with my friends, and you know that's
It's not
why
like
nobody wants to hang out with you, Vince, because you're so uptight. I can't even hang out with my friends.
Okay, so it's settled.
Yeah, but that's what
gaslighting
gaslighting
is.
is.
But what part is negative about this?
Trying to make you feel guilty.
Made it your fault that she's hanging out with her friends.
But that's good for me because it's an easy way out.
But the definition he's trying to tell you is gaslighting is
It's good for you, but if you're invested in a relationship for like 2-3 years, we're not robots. You can't just like instantly switch.
Right.
But investing in a relationship for 2 or 3 years and then getting out of it is still cheaper than being in a relationship that you don't want to be in for the rest of your life.
Okay. Well, I guess you're devout of feelings. Then essentially that's what it is. You're just devout of feelings. You're just like, if all you're looking for is make it easy on the way out, then you're not gonna really fight and work for it.
I think I don't know what devout means. Wait, hold on. No, because doesn't that mean that you're dedicated to it? Like I'm dedicated to my feelings, but it sounds like I'm not.
I think it's a different definition. Devoid, sorry, not devoid, devoid, the void, not devout, devoid. Yeah.
Wait, was I thinking of the wrong word?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong word. Sorry.
Can we dumb down the word? I think he's asking.
Yeah.
If you're without feelings, then
No
it's
emotions.
no
feelings.
emotions, nothing. Then
I don't know how I feel about not having feelings.
Are you having a purple moment?
no, he's not. He's just having a no emotion moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait, do I not have feelings? Is that what's wrong with me?
that's what you portray on this
Yeah.
podcast.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Wait, like people think that?
Yes.
Yes.
If you think so, keep telling him. Just kidding.
Yeah, quit DMing me and telling me Vince has no feelings and put it in the fucking comment section so he
Literally.
sees it.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
I feel like the only
How-
feelings you have is happiness with your daughter.
That's a feeling.
That's the only feeling you have. Only time you will have feelings. Everything else can just go fuck itself.
Vince's top search: how to have feelings.
You need to watch Inside Out.
You know, okay, so I'm gonna reference like when Rich was here, or when I got back. Rich was laughing at me because of my library. In the
Oh yeah.
yeah, because I brought my library here, like my books. Oh no, I think that's relevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the library? For the listeners and the viewers.
Well, I don't.
How do you explain it?
I can't remember what it was, but I was reading through it. What are the 5 books that are sitting or whatever?
Unfuck yourself.
Yep.
The subtle art of not giving a fuck. What was the other ones? Well, there's other ones too, like
I think you've mastered those.
Well, that's why he has all those books about giving a fuck or not giving a fuck or
Oh.
the ways to not give a fuck. Every book there, I was like, that's kind of impressive. And I was like, damn.
no, some of them were good, like for relationships, like men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Not sure if I brought that one, but I know I have it. There's also, well, okay, that's the only one that has feelings. Because the other ones are Think and Grow Rich,
Rich Man,
The
Poor
Art
Man.
of War, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Rich
That's a
Dad,
good
Poor
book.
Dad, Art of War.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
Cocology.
Cocology?
Yeah, we should play that sometime. On the next
Is that even
episode.
how'd you go from a book to a game?
No, because it's in the form of a book.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a cover and pages in between. So yeah,
Okay.
it's like there's not like cards and dice and like a board with pieces and a thumbnail.
Right,
or
right.
A thumb.
It's
thing.
not what these
Simple.
girls bring on a once in a while basis.
No, it's an actual book. There's pages on the bottom, or there's numbers on the bottom corners and words within pages. Like but it's like one of those psychology books where if you say, oh, imagine like you're in the ocean and blah blah blah, and then tell me this and this and this, and then like, oh, your perception of this is actually how you feel about this person and blah blah. So it's one of those things where it like gets into the deeper psyche of things.
Oh, okay.
Like you're hanging off a cliff and you look up and there's 2 people and you're gonna reach for one person. The person that you didn't reach for is like your mortal enemy, like it's Skeletor, and then like
Right.
the other person is Magnum PI.
Yeah, it's kind of like what would you do, like that thing we had,
Yeah,
with the prisoners and the saving lives thing with Ari. that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is real.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I'm still stuck on this whole gaslighting thing.
Well, I don't think he'll understand what I mean, hey.
I wonder if there's anybody out there who thinks they can change Vince's mind or try to.
They're not, because I just tried to explain
I don't
it to
think
him.
that
And that's why I
there's-
stayed quiet, because I feel like if anybody can reach him, I hope you're able to explain it, because I don't know how
Well,
to
I don't
explain
think that it's really I don't think there's really anything to explain.
Well, the thing is like because of the lack of communication that you have to your prospective partner, there's no chance for you to be gaslighted or gaslight or
Wait,
for you to
are you
gaslight.
saying that I'm single because I don't talk to people?
No, I just don't think. I think you're single because you can't.
You
maintain-
gaslighting Rich
No,
right now?
I'm trying to understand because he said it's my lack of communication. So
Well, you don't understand gaslighting because you don't communicate. But you've been gaslighted before.
so
So because of that, you're just not going to communicate.
so I have to gaslight to be in a relationship.
No. I think the fact that right now you're okay. Here it is. Here it is. I think because of your past experience of being gaslighted, you are now just averse, or you just reject communication altogether.
But what part was I gaslighted?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
do what the article says, Rich. And you already tried standing up for yourself. Now it's time to leave.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm laughing
I'm done.
because Rich was like, huh?
I've never seen him like Control Alt Delete himself. He's like, what the?
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done talking to y'all.
I can't talk when he's like this.
Like what?
Like what?
When because he's like, so like, what part was I supposed to be gaslighting? And you're like, did I just not explain this shit to you? How many fucking times?
I'm done.
No, he only said that I have been, but I don't like when
You have been?
yeah.
Go ahead and read the examples again. Quickly. No, I'm just kidding.
This is why no one likes you.
Okay, keep going.
I remember.
Wait, what's why no one likes me?
No one else would ever love you.
Keep going.
You make me fear. It's your fault. No. If you really love me, you would.
Yep.
Your friends are idiots. You're too sensitive. I never said that. You have terrible memory.
Yep.
Those are like the highlights.
But when you say that the girls are always the girls will always blame you for being out, like DJing, photography, and stuff like that. That's a form of gaslighting, where you're working and they're doing other things, and they're blaming your busyness on
Why the relationship couldn't work.
Yeah.
They sound dumb.
So that was you being gaslighted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Think I remember these.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had a
No,
few.
you remember because you mention it all the time. You always say that the biggest problem you have with girls is because first they want to hang out with you because you're the DJ and they can get in, and you're a photographer so they can get photos. Then all of a sudden they're telling you that you're DJing too much, you're taking photos too much,
or they're getting insecure because all these like half naked ass women that you take pictures of. They're like, oh, why can you take pictures of those girls, but then you don't want to spend time with me?
Yeah, you only if you love me, you'd
stop doing all of it.
You stop DJing less, or you'd take less photography.
But I'm single now.
That's why. Point.
You're single because they gaslighted you. All those things that we gave you examples is those are the reasons why. Does that make sense? Apparently not. It's not clicking.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we really tried this episode. I thought maybe this article would maybe make a click of what gaslighting is.
If you guys have any other examples, make sure you comment down below. Once again, the podcast is available every Monday at 7 a.m. on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. If you guys are the visual person, make sure you subscribe to all of those. Comment. Do all the stuff that's good for the algorithm, and rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
It's free.
And if you guys want to help with Vince explaining to him more, comment so that Vince doesn't have to comment after his comment
With different accounts. All right, guys. And then again, if you're looking for a studio to do your photo shoots, shoot any type of content, make sure you hit up the Pixel Lounge SD. They got everything you need. And yeah.
A lot of stuff you don't.
Right. And if you just want to sit here and be gaslighted or
Hit us
gaslighting,
Yeah. Let Lonnie read to you.
hit a Vince at the Violinist on Instagram.
Sure. That's one way.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in on this interesting episode. And we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.